Good evening and welcome to Flow Sports, coming to you live from TU Arena on the campus of Towson University. It is CAA Volleyball time, and the Towson Tigers celebrating their regular season championship from last year here before tonight's match against William & Mary, as both these teams set off on the quest for a CAA title. My name's Ben Rosenbaum. I'll bring you the action tonight as the Tigers 9-1 on the season through their non-conference schedule, welcome in the tribe of William & Mary, who sit at a mark of 4-5 so far this season. Towson, extremely impressive so far through the non-conference, and look to continue things on as we get into CAA play. And if you're going to talk about Towson, you got to talk about CAA preseason player of the year, Victoria Barrett. Stands second in the CAA currently with 139 kills through the 10 matches. And she's tied for 38th in the Division I with that total among points leaders in Division I. Barrett, 22nd nationally with 169.5. And middle blocker, Elena Demango, who we've been really raving about here on the broadcast, kind of an unsung hero. She's second among league leaders in the CAA in blocks with 48. And that total puts her 21st among all players in Division I. As a team, Towson among the best in multiple categories across the nation. 80 total aces, stands 7th in the country, and their 2.1 aces per set is 19th. Towson has also had opponents to a hitting percentage of 14%, which is 14th among NCAA leaders, as the 97 team blocks are also tied for 18th in the country. So Towson presenting a tall task for William & Mary as we get set for the CAA opener. But that's why you can talk about numbers and look at what they write in the paper all you want, but this is why you play it. Towson picked first in the preseason poll, as well as William & Mary get set to face off with the reigning regular season champions. Towson in the white uniforms, William & Mary in black. Towson will serve to start things off. It'll be Maisie Jesse to get us started. Players to watch for William & Mary, number 6, Maddie Myers. She leads with 128 kills for the tribe as we are underway here in Towson. And the first swing is going to find pay dirt for William & Mary as Arneson strikes first. It's 1-0 William & Mary. Esposito on the serve, received by Stewart. Jesse looking. Abdul Rahim finds the back corner, and we're even at 1. Abdul Rahim, a transfer in her second year at Towson, transferred from Hofstra. And interestingly enough, as we are on the topic of transfers, Sarah Callender last year playing for William & Mary. Team she faces today as Barrett serve. We talked about aces. That one gets the friendly roll off the net and down 2-1. Towson early here from the CAA preseason player of the year, Victoria Barrett. Second serve here from Barrett. A dive to her right and received by Dunnigan as William & Mary is not going to be able to get it over. 3-1 Towson. Barrett, hot hand early. Third serve here for Victoria Barrett. And that one is long and out. Subs coming for William & Mary as it's now 3-2. 2 aces for Victoria Barrett here, and we're only 5 points into this match. Easton will serve. Smith also with a high kill number here for the tribe. Jesse looks for Callender, light tap, and Smith there for it. But William & Mary again, trouble getting it over after the initial touch as Sarah Callender tallies her first point against her former squad. 4-2. Towson back on the serve. Sydney Stewart, the libero. Lindsay Karen is wearing the libero shirt for William & Mary. She is in white. Push over to Smith. Barrett there for the dig. Jesse, a pass. Barrett down the middle. Push back line, well out of bounds. Point William and Mary. As the Tribe pull back within 1. And this is number 6, Maddie Myers. 5th year from Chicago, Illinois. Abdul Rahim, that's a huge swing. Nothing that William and Mary could do with it. Myers got her hands on it. It might have been Easton or Myers, and it went dead off their arms and down. Point Towson 5-3. Towson extremely efficient on side out so far early on. That percentage sitting at 100%. As Moran now will serve.
13, 12.
Swing there from Malcolm, dug out by the Tigers. Here's Barrett again down the middle. That one, a big dig, comes back to the Tiger side. Callender sets it down. 6-3 Towson. Moran again.
18, 5, 15.
Swing from Smith is good in the back corner, and William and Mary breaks the Moran serve at 6-4 Towson. And the libero, Lindsay Karen, will take her serves now. It's game 1 of 2 of the weekend CAA series. These two teams back in action tomorrow. At 2 o'clock, we'll have that for you here on Flow Sports. Moran for the freshman Nakai, handled. Easton, Karen. And then out of bounds from Hoxie, Point Towson 7-4. Here is Sarah Callender. 6-foot junior from Yorktown, Virginia. Received by Myers. Tipped at the net there off the swing from Esposito. Here's Barrett from the outside, off the fingertips, dug out by Karen. Hoxie, Stewart keeps it up, but not able to get control of it with Callender. 7-5 Towson as William and Mary strikes. Schwem to serve. Moran for Nakai, and it's long. And Towson signaling, the players signaling to Don Meadow they thought there was a touch. And we'll have our first challenge of the evening.
Towson is challenging.
So at the moment it's 7-6. Towson leading by 1. It would be William and Mary's first time getting back-to-back serves, and Towson's first time failing to get a side out there. As we'll see if William and Mary does touch. It's going to be close. I'm peeking over the shoulder of DV Sport. It looks like if anybody, it hits Hoxie. And we have a decision. See a look at it there. And point stays William and Mary. So it will stay 7-6, and it will stay with the Tribe as Schwem will serve.
12, 22.
Here's Barrett, and she goes straight down. Karen dove for it, but that was a burner off the arms of Victoria Barrett. 8-6. Take another look. Mac White in the serve now for Towson. Alenia Domingo has checked in. Schwem at the net, and then nothing there as Esposito can't get it over. It's 9-6, excuse me, 9-6 Towson. White to serve. Sinking serve. Hoxie has to get it over. Calendar, Moran, Domingo again straight down. So good is Alenia Domingo at placing those attacks. It's 10-6 Towson. White again. Schwem, Hoxie, push back corner. There for it was Moran. White gives to Nakai. Nakai goes cross court. Easily handled there by William and Mary. Here's an attack, Hoxie. Hoxie blocked at the net by Barrett and Domingo. Here's one more. Hoxie is blocked, but at this time it's down. Point William and Mary, 10-7.
Your server is number 18.
Hoxie to serve. Freshman from Boynton Beach. Stewart, Moran for Barrett. And it's good for Towson. They're going to say it hit off the hands of the Tribe and out. Second-year head coach Ryan Adams is out of his seat. He, I think, pondered a challenge there.
Entering the match for William and Mary, number 8,
11-7 Towson. Jessie back to serve, second time tonight for her.
8-1-6.
Myers, her first big swing dugout.
12.
Barrett matches her and sends it into the stands off the arms of Karen. 12-7 Towson. Take another look. Jessie again.
2.
Schwem looks for Myers. Tip. Barrett keeps it up but sends that into the Towson bench. Point William and Mary, 12-8.
4-2. 3 serves.
Olivia Esposito serving.
Jessie at the net for Barrett. Off the hands there of Arneson. Myers dug out there by Calendar. Here's Abdul Rahim. It's tipped. It's controlled. Schwem looking for Arneson now. Calendar there on the backside. Barrett blocked. Sabrina Malcolm getting her hands on it. It's 12-9 Towson. Esposito to serve.
12, 14, 19.
Abdul Rahim dug out there by Esposito. Barrett looks to set it down, and she does. 13-9. Barrett will serve. 2 aces, her first time serving. Three aces. Victoria Barrett makes it 14-9. Here's Barrett.
2.
That time handled. Schwem blocked in the middle there was Malcolm. Point Towson, 15-9. Here's Barrett again, and that one goes into the net. 15-10.
5 for 23. 15 for 1.
Entering the match for William and Mary, number 5, Emily Easton, and number 15, Nicole Smith.
15.
Easton serve.
14, 16.
Domingo goes straight down. Karen tries to dig it out, but it goes out of bounds. Point Towson, 16-10.
16. 5 is the server.
Stewart on the serve for Towson. Myers. Stewart there for it.
14, 19.
Abdul Rahim is blocked.
14 and 15.
That's Nicole Smith making it 16-11.
15 for, it should be 8, and it is 8. So you're
Ryan
good.
Shelton serving for William and Mary.
Myers.
15, 14.
Here's Abdul Rahim on the attack, and this time able to find the floor. 17-11.
22 for 19.
Moran and Nakai will re-enter. Both true freshmen. Moran from Kennesaw, Georgia. Nakai from Spanish Fork, Utah. Moran will serve.
2, 5.
Easton, light touch there from Smith. Dump there from Moran is dug out by the Tribe. And then Smith, I don't think she judged that correctly. Looks like she was a little far off the ball. As it's 18-11, and Ryan Adams calls timeout. We'll step aside here on Flow Sports. Welcome back to Flow Sports. William and Mary calling a timeout as they trail 18-11 here in set number 1. Moran to serve for Towson.
18.
Easton,
18.
big swing, and
Got a net violation.
it's going to be a net violation on Towson either way, but no one was catching up to that one from Hoxie for the Tigers. 18-12.
Yes. 3 for 13, 2 for 15, 22.
Nakai throws a change up and goes back line and scores it 19-12. Calendar to serve for Towson.
2, 5, 15,
Smith dug out by Stewart.
22.
Going for Nakai again. Big dig there from Myers as William and Mary has to get it over. They do. Moran at the net once more for Nakai. Light tap. Karen there for it.
5,
Here's Hoxie. And I believe we have, and it's going to
unless you're saying back row. Either way.
be a violation on William and Mary. Ryan Adams seeking clarification, as are we.
I think back row. I'm not sure. 15 serves. 2, 5, 18.
Swing there, Hoxie and Nakai with the denial. And another timeout called by Ryan Adams and William and Mary. Will step aside here on Flow Sports. Welcome back to Flow Sports. Ben Rosenbaum here inside TU Arena. The Tigers leading 21-12 here after one set of play, or in set number one. As they have made quick work here of William and Mary, still trying to find out what the call was. As you see a look at Ryan Adams in his second year at the helm of the Trot. Calendar will serve. And that's going to sail out of bounds. Point William and Mary.
23 for 5. One is going to serve.
Amy Schwem serving.
Oh, non-linear. 1-6.
Schwem will serve. Calendar. Moran able to keep it on her side, but it's going to be a net violation there on Towson. 21-14 is the Tribe. Try to crawl back into this one. Schwem again.
15.
Moran for knock-eye, light tap. It's out of bounds. Point William and Mary.
William and Mary.
Calendar receives Moran. White dug out there by Esposito. Big swing from Hoxie. Barrett able to keep it up. Here's Knockeye on the attack, and she hit that one poorly as it went straight left off Knockeye's hand. It's 21-16. Timeout Towson here on Flow Sports. Welcome back to Flow Sports as William and Mary has clawed back into this set here. It's still 21-16 Towson, but William and Mary on a 4-0 run, and that sparked a Don Metal timeout. Taking a look at some quick numbers for you as you see the reigning CAA Coach of the Year, Don Metal. William and Mary has gotten their hit percentage out of the negatives and are to 0. Towson hitting 20%. As Schwem ready to serve. Moran. And bad pass. Knockeye just has to set it over. Hoxie blocked. Stays with William and Mary. Arneson blocked by Barrett, but out of bounds. Point Towson, or excuse me, point William and Mary, 21-17. Calendar. Moran. Here's Barrett. Push backside, and Barrett able to break the scoring run of William and Mary, 22-17. Mac White to serve. Schwem. Hoxie attacks, and great snipe there from Hoxie. Oh, in cross court. Split two Tigers on the corner. 22-18. Hoxie will serve now.
15.
Moran. Knockeye pushes. Hoxie with the dig as she dives. Myers attacks and gets it. 22-19. William and Mary not going away. Moran. DeMango off the net. Here's Myers. She's tipped. Dive from Moran to keep it up. Stewart gets it over. And now Stewart gets the kill as William and Mary couldn't catch up to it. I think they were expecting Barrett there, and Stewart took a swing. That's a big point there for Towson to get their serve back in, extend the lead back 23-19. As William and Mary was on a 6-1 runner. They still are on a 6-1 run. 6-2 run, excuse me. Jesse. Schwem for Arneson. Dive by Stewart to keep it up. Barrett attacking. Dug out. Schwem. Myers attacks. Blocked, but out of bounds. Point William and Mary. 23-20. Esposito. Barrett. Jesse looking back to Barrett. Barrett goes straight down and good. Set point Towson.
Victoria Barrett serving for Towson.
Barrett back to serve. 3 aces so far today for Barrett. Almost got a 4th one there. Here's Arneson. She's blocked. Oh, but it falls on the Towson side. 24-21. DeMango and Callender were there. They had their arms on it, but it came down on the Tigers' side. 24-21. Easton back to serve. DeMango looks to end it. Myers there. Kept up by Abdul Rahim. Barrett down the middle, off the arms of Easton, or excuse me, of Dunnigan, and out of bounds. Point Tigers, set Tigers. As Towson goes up 1-0 here on Flow Sports. Welcome back to Flow Sports. 1 set in the books as Towson takes it 25-21. It looked like they were going to run away clean with it, but then the Tribe really fighting back there in the later half, able to go on a huge run to make it close. Take a look at some individual statistics. Vic Barrett leads all players with 7 kills, hitting 38% on 13 attacks. Leading the way for William and Mary is Devereaux Hoxie with 4 kills. Though not the best hitting percentage for Hoxie. Myers and Arneson each with 3. Smith with 1. Abdul Rahim with 3 for Towson. Callender and Domingo each with 2. And Stewart and Nakai each with 2. Or each with 1, excuse me. As the team switch sides. On the floor to start for Towson is Jesse, Callender, Barrett, Stewart, Abdul Rahim, and Domingo. Arneson, Esposito, Myers, Karen, Schwem, and Dunnigan is serving. Into the net. So Towson will take an early lead off an service error from William and Mary. It's the Tribe's first service error of the match. Towson has 3. Vic Barrett has 3 aces for Towson, meanwhile, and that one is out of bounds. One. So each team, by virtue of the serve, has ceded each other a point here in set number 2. Esposito's serve. Jesse, Abdul Rahim loads up and puts it down. 2-1 Towson.
2 for 3 over here. 10 for 16 over there.
Serving for Towson, number 5, Sydney Stewart.
Sydney Stewart to serve. Schwem at the net. And then down the middle and good was Malcolm. Point William and Mary, 2-2. Easton in, as is Smith for William and Mary. Easton serve. Out of bounds. Point Tigers, 3-2.
Double sub. 22 first, 22.
Nakai and Moran enter for Towson as Moran will serve.
Serving for Towson.
2, 5, 13.
Block there was Malcolm as William and Mary regathers. Myers, big dig there by Moran. Here comes Nakai. Nakai's dug out by Karen.
5, 6.
Myers gets it over. Moran over to Callender. Finds it. Dunnigan was starting to drift to her left. And Callender with a nicely placed attack up the line makes it 4-2 Towson. As Moran to serve now. Once more.
6, 5,
Easton.
13,
And then over was Malcolm as Towson gathers. Vic Barrett with a blast. 5-2.
Hey, one pass, here we go.
Moran once more.
8, 15.
Here's Myers, gets it over. Moran, Stewart, for Nakai, out of bounds.
Attacking error, point William and Mary. 7 here, 18 for 8.
5-3 Towson as Myers will take her serve. Moran over to Nakai. Therefore, there was Easton.
18.
And the attack from Hoxie goes out of bounds. Point Tigers 6-3. Both teams, we've seen it a few times tonight. The passing has been off the mark, a little too far out at times. The attackers, whoever they may be, having to kind of hesitate and readjust. Callender serve sinks.
5,
Smith attacks. Dug out by the Tigers. Barrett to get it over. A dive there from Easton. Karen looks back to Smith, tipped at the net.
15.
Moran for Barrett, puts it down. 7-3 Towson. This is shades of how set one started. But as we saw, William and Mary closed like a freight train there in set number one and made it a little too close for comfort for the Tigers. But William and Mary, can you afford to keep living this way, falling behind early in sets? This calendar serve received by Karen. And then another attack from Hoxie goes out of bounds, 8-3 Towson. Calendar, another nice serve. And then Mac White able to set it down. 9-3. And timeout. William and Mary, as they want to talk it over, will step aside here as the Tigers lead 9-3 on Flow Sports. Welcome back to Flow Sports. Towson out to another early lead here in a set as they lead 9-3. And again, I said it, this is very similar to how set number one started out, and then William and Mary was able to get into it. Towson currently on a 4-0 run. As we'll take a quick look around the CAA while we have a moment. College of Charleston defeats Elon 3-1. Delaware defeats Campbell in straight sets 3-0. Northeastern over UNCW 3-1. NCAT over Hampton 3-0 as we are back underway here inside TU Arena. Smith dug out by Stewart. Here's Nakai, and Nakai's just off night for her. She had a great non-conference performance, and right now Nakai hitting in the negatives, just one kill to her name. You can see Towson trying to get her going. Moran this time for Barrett. Barrett able to put it down, 10-4. Towson also early in that first set, very efficient on side outs. Took a while for William and Mary to have back-to-back serves, as White now will serve for Towson.
2-5. We got a net violation.
And a net violation on William and Mary. Point Towson, 11-4. White.
2, 5, 8.
Hoxie blocked. It's Domingo and Nakai. 12-4. White.
2, 5,
Easton.
3.
Esposito. Out of bounds. Point Towson, 13-4. And another quick timeout here from Ryan Adams. He did this in set number one. Timeouts back-to-back, and it worked. It sparked a run. Towson leading 13-4. We'll step aside once more here on Flow Sports. Welcome back to Flow Sports. Tigers leading 13-4 here in set number 2. As Ryan Adams electing to take both timeouts. Very near each other as he tries to find an answer here against Towson. Watching Tigers come out of the huddle. Fist bump from Don Metal to Ava Nakai, trying to get her some encouragement, get her going. Here's White. Fortunately for Towson, others have stepped up. And William & Mary also has a few self-inflicted wounds and a net violation on William & Mary once more. 14-4 is the Tribe letting some little things get in the way right now. Tigers up 10 here in the second. White.
2, 5, 15.
Smith in attack, out of bounds. Point Towson, 15-4. And off the serve, not a great first touch. William & Mary just have to get it over, and they do. Moran for Barrett, light tap. It's down, 16-4 Towson. White. And it's going to be an ace as Hoxie couldn't reel it in. 17-4. That is the fourth ace here for the Tigers. That is the first ace also not by Victoria Barrett. White. Another bad touch. This time Myers not able to get a good touch. It's 18-4 Towson. 5 aces now for the Tigers as White on a streak.
21 for 15 here.
Stothoff into the game.
Entering the match, the William & Mary number 21, Eleanor Stothoff.
Senior from Pittstown, New Jersey, transfer from Michigan State. White. This time William & Mary able to gather. Stothoff's going to take a swing. She's blocked. Hoxie blocked. DeMango, Nakai. Make it 19-4. White again, and that's out of bounds. As Towson's 10-0 run is broken by Mac White's error. Schwem serving. Moran. Big swing by DeMango's dung out by Schwem. Arneson. Callender gets it back into play for Towson. DeMango gets it over. William & Mary gathers. Arneson attacks. It's good. 19-6. And then a bad touch there from Towson, and Esposito able to put it down 19-7 as it came back over. Callender receives. Moran over for Barrett. Tries to go cross court. We've seen her do that so many times, and that time not able to execute it. It's 19-8 Towson. Moran over to Barrett. This time she just throws the fastball at him. 20-8.
14 for 18, 19 for 22.
Entering the match for Towson, number 14, Macy Jesse, number 19, Zaire Abdul-Rahim. Macy Jesse serving.
Jesse to serve. Schwem. Hoxie attacks. And into the net. Point Towson, 21-8.
Sub here, 16 for 18.
Entering the match for William & Mary, number 16, Billy Adams.
Jesse again. Into the net, but it gets over. And now William & Mary has to get it over. They do with a punch from Adams. DeMango is blocked. Towson able to regather. Abdul Rahim is out of bounds. Point William & Mary, 21-9.
Sub here, 8 for 16. 8 is your serve. Out at sub.
Entering the match for William & Mary, number 8, Kaitlyn Dunnigan. Kaitlyn Dunnigan with the serve.
Serve from Dunnigan. Towson able to get it over. Nicely done by Barrett. Schwem. Attack. Arneson is good. 21-10.
Hitter stat.
Dunnigan.
15,
Jesse. Barrett.
1, 2,
Looking back for Arneson. Pushed and down. 21-11. Dunnigan serve. Barrett. Jesse back over for Barrett. Tipped. William & Mary trying to keep it up. They do. Here's Myers with the attack. Blocked but out of bounds. Point William & Mary, 21-12. 4-0 run for the Tribe.
Watch the 2 ball.
15, 14,
Barrett.
12. Continue.
Blocked there by Myers. Barrett goes again. Tips along the net. Dive there by Schwem. It gets over back to Towson's side. Barrett for the 3rd time. Dug out by Schwem again. Dunnigan gets it back into play. Karen will get it over. Towson looking to gather. Jesse. DeMango a punch. It's dug out. Karen. Arneson. Big dig there by Calendar. Barrett pushes back line. They're going to say it was out. The Towson crowd disagreeing. It's 21-13. Timeout called by the Tigers. That was very close. Welcome back to Flow Sports. Take a quick look at that last point. No challenge from Towson, but make the ruling for yourself. (21-13). That's all I'll say there. Jesse Barrett, a tap. Pancake by Karen, but they're going to say it was down. Officials overruling. 22-13, Ryan Adams looking over at the up official. Botoff into the game for Barrett. 22-13. Botoff serve. Arneson's attack. Jesse there. Here's Abdul Rahim. Got it! 23-13. Towson by 10. Schwem. Here's Myers into the net. Set point Towson. Botoff again to serve. Schwem. Myers into the net again. Myers that time gets it over. Stewart. Abdul Rahim. Blocked by Myers and Esposito. Callender looks to end it. Dug out by the Tribe. Arneson attacks, blocked out of bounds. Point William and Mary. 24-14. Esposito. Jesse. Abdul Rahim puts it down. Point Towson, set Towson. Tigers take set number 2, 25-14. They lead 2-0 here at the break here on Flow Sports.
Tiger fans, get ready for an electrifying season for Towson University Athletics. The 2024 season is gearing up, and we want you to be a part of the action. Whether you're planning a corporate outing, school trip, or get together with friends and family, our group ticket packages are designed to give you an unforgettable experience. For as low as $5 per person, our group experiences include on-field activities, pictures with Dr. Tiger, team meet and greets, video board recognition, and more. To book, call 410-704-4501. Go Tigers! Tiger fans, join us Saturday, October 5th for Towson football's next home game versus William and Mary. Tickets start at just $25 and are available for purchase by visiting TowsonTigers.com or calling 410-704-4501. In celebration of Family Weekend, the Tigers will pay homage to our beloved mascot, Doc, as we unveil his very own Cartoon Doc clothing line. Be sure to visit the U-Store in the University Union or online at TowsonTigersMerch.com to secure your gear. It was a record-setting performance for the Towson Tigers in the 2023-24 academic year. For the first time, the Tigers topped the CAA in the Learfield Cup standings, earning points from conference titles in women's soccer and men's lacrosse, a fourth straight NCAA tournament appearance by gymnastics, and swimmer Brian Benzing finishing as national runner-up in the 100 breast. Head coaches Catherine Vittori, Jay Ramirez, Don Metal, and Sean Nadalin were all named Conference Coaches of the Year. An amazing year with more excitement ahead. Go Tigers! Tiger fans, the Towson men's basketball season is approaching. Make sure you secure your season tickets today to enjoy an exciting upcoming season. The Tigers will host 13 home games this season inside TU Arena, which includes opponents like UMBC, Hofstra, and former CAA foe James Madison. Season ticket plans start at $150. Get your tickets today by visiting TowsonTigers.com or calling 410-704-4501. Go Tigers!
At Towson University, our student athletes embody success both on and off the playing field. The Tiger Athletic Fund is the fundraising arm that provides valuable support for all 19 of our sport programs.
The Tiger Athletic Fund is more than just donations. It's an investment in our student athletes' success and development.
Through your generous support, the Tiger Athletic Fund hopes to raise over $1 million from 2,500 generous donors this year. Please be a part of supporting our over 500 Towson student athletes and be a part of their journey.
Thank you for making a real difference in our experience at TU. Go!
Welcome back to Flow Sports as the Tigers lead 2-0 after taking set number 2, 25-14. Tigers being led by Victoria Barrett's 13 kills, also with 3 aces. As the Tigers doing a nice job of also taking care of, I mean, they've had some service errors, but in terms of attacking errors as well, they've done a nice job of not inflicting any self-harm, as William and Mary's had a few situations. You think about the amount of times that William and Mary has given back the serve or just not been unable to side out with attacks into the net or serves into the net. It's been a tough go there, but what they have done, they fight back really well, as we've seen them be able to piece together some rallies here and there, especially in the end of that first set, as the Tigers were just able to finally put them away in both sets. Tigers hitting 242 so far through this one, and we'll step aside here on Flow Sports as we have to take one last break before the start of set number 3. Welcome back to Flow Sports as we are ready for set number 3 to begin. As the Tigers looking to kick off CAA play with a bang, as they are up 2-0 on the floor for Towson. Domingo, Abdul Rahim, Barrett, Calendar, Jesse, and the libero Stewart for William and Mary. See a look there at Maisie Jesse. It'll be Towson's serve here to start. For William and Mary, it is Dunnigan, Esposito, Arneson, Schwem, and the libero Karen and Myers. Jesse's first serve of set number 3. Schwem over to Myers, tipped, kept up. Barrett able to get it over after Stewart whiffed on it. Esposito, and then off the arms of Abdul Rahim and out of bounds. Point William and Mary at 1-0.
Entering the match for William and Mary, number 13, Sabina Malcolm. Esposito's serve is a good one. It tips off the net and down. Malcolm entered the game there. I was getting ready to talk about Esposito's serve. 2-0 William and Mary. Domingo, timely there. She goes straight down, 2-1. Towson on the board here in the third set. Starting for Jocelyn, number 12, Victoria Barrett. Barrett to serve. She's had a good day serving. 4 aces now for Victoria Barrett. As Barrett having a great day from the serve. 4 aces for her out of a team 6. Barrett again. Schwem, Arneson attacks. Barrett there for it on the back line. Push up the calendar, and that's out of bounds. Point William and Mary. They retake the lead 3-2. Jesse, Abdul Rahim attacks. Setter dump there from Hatfield, who's into the game. Calendar attacks, a dive, and unable to keep it up are the Tribe. 3-3. You had Stodoff and Dunnigan both getting after it, but couldn't catch up as we're tied at 3. Stewart will serve. Myers attacks. Hits off the video board. Myers' attack hit Jesse, and off her arms, I should say, it went straight up. I haven't seen that happen often in TU Arena. It's the first time, certainly this season, it's happened. It hit the video board, and it's in play. So, point William & Mary, 4-3. Barrett able to answer and tie it up at 4. 14 kills now for Victoria Barrett. Nakai into the game. Moran enters and she'll serve. Light tap there from Malcolm is good. William & Mary again back on top, 5-4. Karen the serve. Tips off the net. Moran. Barrett pushed down the middle. Hatfield dump. Moran. Calendar. Blocked back onto the Towson side. Nakai loads up. Myers there to dig it out, but no one there to recover. Stodoff just didn't make a move until it was well too late, and it's 5-5 now. And Myers got that dig on the back line. Nobody got in position for William & Mary to try to rally to it. Calendar. Hatfield. Esposito, a miscommunication there as Esposito started to go for it and then stopped, and then Adams was in the air, and then she whiffs on it, and Towson has their first lead of set number 3, 6-5. Esposito attacks and off Nakai and out of bounds. Point Tribe, 6-6. Schwem to serve. Calendar. Moran. Here's Barrett. Barrett! With a huge blast. 7-6. Ball hit off the ground and then got lodged under the arm of Myers. 7-6 Tigers. White into the net. 7-7.
Sub 5 for 10 over here.
Kaitlyn Dunnigan entering the match for William & Mary. Kaitlyn Dunnigan with the serve.
Dunnigan serve.
15,
Moran.
22,
Barrett.
12, 2, 1.
Easily handled. Myers loads up, puts it down. Point William & Mary, 8-7. Moran for Barrett. Finds it. 8-8. Towson's done a good job hanging with William & Mary as the Tribe have had good life here.
And number 19, Zaire Abdul-Rahim. Serving for Towson, number 14, Macy Jesse.
Schwem. Arneson blocked. Barrett and Domingo 9-8 Towson. Jesse on the serve. Out of bounds. Point William and Mary. 9-9. Barrett, another huge blast. 10-9. Barrett back to serve. 4 aces under her name. Arneson attacks, tipped, and out of bounds. Point William and Mary, 10-10. Set 3 has been a tightly contested set. Hatfield serve. Jesse for Abdul Rahim off the hands of the Tribe. Looking to rally. Kept up by Stewart. Abdul Rahim again, and this time Hatfield can't control it. 11-10 Towson. Stewart serve. Hatfield. Myers attacks. And able to score it off the arms and out of bounds of the Tigers. 11-11. Adams re-enters for William and Mary. Myers back to serve. Jesse. Abdul Rahim. Dug out by Myers. That hit the video board. William and Mary able to gather. Barrett sets up Abdul Rahim. And it's down. Weird point. Towson able to come away with it. 12-11. Moran. Hatfield over to Adams. Big dig there for Stewart. Here's Knockeye. Knockeye puts it off the hands of William and Mary and out of bounds. Point Tigers as Towson goes up 13-11. Moran serve. Karen. Hatfield. Big swing by Stodoff, dug out by Stewart. Here's Knockeye again. Goes cross court. Myers there for it. Adams is dug out. Here's Barrett. Sets it down. 14-11. Timeout. William and Mary as Towson's lead up to 3. We will step aside here on Flow Sports as Vic Barrett has kill number 18 here tonight. Welcome back to Flow Sports. Tigers now lead 14-11 here in set number 3. William & Mary calling timeout. Moran to serve.
4, 16.
Attack there from Adams. Moran, knock-eye. Kept up by Callender following the block from William & Mary. Callender looks to return it. Another block and then kept up by Moran. Callender and Stodoff meet at the net. Dumped over by the Tigers.
6.
Adams out of bounds. Oh, but it was touched. Point William & Mary, 14-12.
13 over there. 2 serve.
Furious rally there. Karen.
12.
Moran for Callender. Out of bounds. William & Mary back within 1.
Lindsay Karen serving.
Karen. Callender. Moran gets it back into play. Here's Barrett down the middle into the net. And we're tied at 14. Callender receives. Moran. Here's knock-eye. Tipped.
We got a
Net violation. William & Mary. Towson takes the lead, 15-14.
sub.
Point Towson. Serving for Towson, number 15, Sarah Callender.
Callender serve.
16. 4.
Hatfield for Stodoff. Push. Stewart there for it.
22. 12.
Barrett, a huge swing. Sydney Stewart put her hands on her head. Couldn't believe what she just saw from Victoria Barrett. 2-point lead for the Tigers, 16-14. Hatfield for Esposito, straight down. Point William & Mary, 16-15.
1 for 2. 23 for 4.
And number 23, Kaitlyn Arneson. Amy Schwab serving.
Moran, Barrett, got it down. 17-15. Towson able to keep William & Mary at bay for now.
Number 10, Mac White.
White back to serve. Schwem. Arneson blocked. William & Mary has to get it over. They do with Karen. Moran at the net. DeMango, I don't think she hit that the way she wanted to. Arneson gathers, dug out by Callender. Here's Moran. Barrett pushes backside. Myers there for it. Schwem, push. Esposito, knock-eye there with the dig. Dumped over by Moran. Dive there by Schwem to keep it up. Arneson gets it over. Callender, Moran, knock-eye. Big dig there again by Schwem. Adams, Moran, Barrett puts it down. She's the closer. Get yourself into a rally. Eventually, both teams start to get tired, and Vic Barrett will put it down, 18-15. Timeout, William & Mary. The Tigers trying to pull away. They lead 18-15 here in set number 3. We step aside here on Flow Sports. Welcome back to Flow Sports. Tigers leading 18-15. They lead 2 sets to none as well as they look to finish things off here inside TU Arena in the CAA opener. As we mentioned, tomorrow's match slated for a 2 p.m. start here with Towson and William & Mary round 2. After this, Tigers will hit the road next weekend to take on Delaware for 2 before returning home on October 5th to face North Carolina A&T. That first A&T match on October 4th will also be broadcasted on the Monumental Sports Network, as well as here on Flow Sports, as always. Mac White to serve. Out of bounds. 18-16.
5 for 10 over there, 8 for 16.
Serving for William & Mary, number 8, Kaitlyn Dunnigan.
Dunnigan will serve, a junior from Leesburg, Virginia. Into the net. So one service error leads to another. 19-16 is Towson closing in.
19 for 22. 14
Schwem blocked, but out of bounds as Myers scores it for William & Mary, 19-17.
Olivia Esposito serving for William & Mary.
Serve from Esposito.
14-12.
Barrett, a huge blast. Schwem out of position on it. Took one too many steps back. 2017, Towson.
Server Towson up 12, Victoria.
Botoff into the game.
Correction, serving for Towson number 4, Kaitlyn Field.
Somebody put some block in here. 8-1.
Myers attacks, and Stewart not able to catch up to it. 2018.
4 for 23. 21 for 1. 4 will be
Entering the net for William & Mary, number 4, Kaitlyn
12
Field.
for 4.
And number 21, Eleanor Stockhoff. Katie Hatfield serving for William & Mary.
14.
Abdul Rahim. Dunnigan, a huge dig off a blast.
6. 14. 5.
Stewart goes back to Abdul Rahim.
8. 4.
Hatfield. Myers. A third ball hits the video board. 2019, it goes out of bounds off Towson. I don't remember the last time I've seen the ball hit the video board in general, let alone 3 times in one night.
15.
They're swinging hard here. Barrett puts it down, 21-19.
Number 5, Sydney Stewart. Entering the match for Towson. Number 7,
Stewart back to serve. Tips off the net. William & Mary able to recover. And then Malcolm able to put it down right in front of Stewart. 21-20, William & Mary right back in it.
number 16, Kelly Adams. Maddie Hunter serving.
Myers serving.
12. 14.
Calendar.
19, 4. 2. 16.
Dug out there is Adams.
14.
Here's Abdul Rahim
4.
off the arm of Hatfield. Stowed off over to Adams, and then out of bounds. Point Tigers, 22-21, or 22-20.
Double sub. 22 for 19. 18
Entering the match for Towson. Number 18, Ava
Moran, Nakai in.
Kaitlyn Moran serving for Towson.
Hatfield for Stodoff. Push over Moran there for it. Stewart for Nakai. Off the hands of William and Mary and out of bounds. Point Tigers, 23-20. Hatfield. Here's Nakai. Nakai finding it late. Point Tigers. Match point. Serve from Moran. Hatfield. Set down and then out of bounds off the hands of Moran. Point William and Mary. Towson still holding on to the match point here, 24-21. Timeout, Don Metal. We'll take one last timeout here. Tigers lead 24-21 right here on Flow Sports. Welcome back to Flow Sports. Tigers sitting on match point, 24-21. Took set number one, 25-21. Took set number two, 25-14. Again, tip your hat to the fight from William and Mary. Those first two sets, it could have been over and dusted quickly by the Tigers, but the Tribe continued to fight back. And then here in set number three, William and Mary really making it difficult and had themselves in the lead for a lot of this set as well, but Towson just able to come in time and time again. Karen will serve. Barrett. Moran. Nakai. Stowed off there for it. Attack from Adams. Dive from Stewart. William and Mary gets over. Karen has to get over and does. Stewart. For Moran, for Nakai. Tipped in, corralled by the Tribe. And then a fight for it. And Nakai able to put it down, I believe, at the end. It was her or Mac White. And that'll do it. Towson takes set number three, 25-21. They take the match 3-0 as the Tigers move to 10-1 on the season. 1-0 in CAA play. William and Mary is now 4-6 on the season, 0-1 in conference play. We'll hear from Don Metal. In just a moment. As the Tigers are led by Victoria Barrett's 23 kills. Followed by Abdul Rahim's 8-6 from Ava Nakai, 4 from Calendar, 3 from Domingo, 1 each from Stewart and White. For William and Mary, Maddie Myers leads the way with 10 kills, 8 from Arneson, 4 each from Esposito, Malcolm, and Hoxie, 1 each from Smith and Adams. Tigers hit 29% on the match, 14% William and Mary. 6 aces for the Tigers, 4 of them from Victoria Barrett, the other 2 from Mac White. 1 ace from William and Mary, and that was from Olivia Esposito. Towson with 5 blocks as a team, William and Mary with 3. As we await the head coach of the Tigers, Don Medal, again, tomorrow's match at 2 p.m. We'll be right here on Flow Sports as the head coach, Don Medal, makes his way over. Joined now by the head coach, Don Medal, as he gets himself set after a CAA opening win. Coach, 1-0 in CAA play.
Yeah, it feels good. You know, first of all, you know, I think it's what we talked about last week, that respect is still there, so everyone wants to be that first team to knock Towson down a little peg. So it's good that we came out. I thought we built leads early on in sets 1 and 2, but we, you know, have that situation where we got to execute better out of timeouts. We err, and then we really kind of start bleeding points. So we need to work on that next week before we go into a very good, hostile blue hen den.
Victoria Barrett, 23 kills, but 4 aces for her as well. She continues to find ways to impact the game time and time again.
Yeah, what a great performance for her tonight. Definitely showcased why she is preseason player of the year with a performance like that. We've really worked on her serve over the past week. She's kind of in her own head a little bit with taking care of the ball. So when we have the subs, we'll still sub her out and put someone in, but I think she'll be happy with having more aces than airs tonight.
You mentioned that you built up those leads in set 1 and 2. How do you feel about the way your team responded when William and Mary fought back there in those 2 sets? And then in set number 3, I mean, that was a real fight.
Yeah, I think in sets 1 and 2, I think we had such a comfortable lead that we were pretty confident, but I like the pushback from William and Mary because it causes us to be disciplined longer throughout a match or throughout a set. So I think for us, you know, that was a decent opportunity to stay focused for longer periods of time in set 3.
All right, Coach, congratulations, 1 down, and we're off to tomorrow.
Ben, thanks.
Thank you.
All right.
So that'll do it for us tonight here from Flow Sports. For everybody here at Towson Athletics, we want to thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock right here inside TU Arena. And as always, go Tigers.